It's been a marriage of minds and talent for a West Des Moines couple. They are potters, and they are joining me today in the artist studio, Mickey and Steve Cunningham. Thank you for letting us come and look at your beautiful studio, beautiful surroundings as well. Tell me, how did this collaboration begin?
Oh, it's about 28 years ago. We started working together in a little 2-car garage, and it just kind of grew from there.
Been married
25 years. Yes.
And 2 children. Are your styles similar or different?
Well, I do all the throwing, and she does all the slab work. But then a lot of it's collaborate, and so there is a definite overlap of similarity.
Tell us about slab work. What all do you do?
Slab work is hand building. What I do is compress clay through my slab machine, and I can make anything from trays to handmade teapots to vases, so a range of things with the slab.
And Steve, what do you do?
I throw, and throwing is kind of a deceptive word, but it's you work on a wheel, and as it's spinning, so I make bowls, mugs, vases, quite a variety of pieces.
Now, do you work together? Do you work separately in here? Do you help each other? Do you pick at each other?
All of them.
Well, the other day I had to clean out the slop barrel, and she wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay.
But we do separate work, and then we do collaborate. We also work on design together as well. The ideas, I think, usually comes from Steve. He is the creative mind.
What kind of art do you describe this as? Is there a particular style of pottery?
Everything we do, our first goal is always to make some things that are visually fun. And the idea that we're working in stoneware gives it that durability. So it can function, or it could just sit there and be beautiful. And so we like to go either direction, but the idea that it can be functional is kind of a nice secondary piece too.
Now you do teapots. Those are functional?
Well, a lot of people collect teapots, and so we try to do the ones that are really, really different, very sculptural, kind of time consuming, but people will spend money on a teapot, and ours are functional, but I would say 90% of the people never use them.
Okay. How does this collaboration work when you go to art shows? Do you have a little bit of something for everyone?
We do. Our price range starting at about $12 and all the way up to about $1,300. So we do have a range of price. We want people to be able to purchase item affordably so they could enjoy it.
Yeah, before we went to art fairs, one of the things that we always heard was, I can't afford to buy anything here. And so we've always tried to do that broad range where we have things that are affordable, but we also have one-of-a-kind pieces that are very expensive.
What's in the future for you two? Different styles coming up? What can we expect to see?
We've gone through about 4 major styles over the 20-some years, and we kind of keep working on a design. Our first 5 or 6 years, we really tried to just discover a style. And then once we discovered slips and a way of decorating with slips, that really took off, and we worked that for about 10 years, and then we went to unglazed slips, and that was pretty unique, and that lasted for about 12, 13 years. And then it felt it was time for a change again, so then we're working on ash glazes now, and this is our 3rd year, 4th year doing ash glazes, so we'll probably stay with that until we retire.
All right. Thank you both for joining us today. We appreciate it, and can't wait to see what develops next.
Thank you.
For KCCI, I'm Molly Cooney in the Artist Studio.
Prices for the pottery range from $12 to $1,300. The couple travels to more than 40 shows a year across the country. Their pottery is on sale at 15 galleries across the United States, including the Laniap in Valley Junction. You can call them, of course, at 515-987-1158 to visit their studios in West Des Moines. Next